A 39-year-old man charged with the murder of Likhona Fose has now been postponed until the 24th of June. Mduduzi Mnisi appeared briefly in the Roodepoort Magistrates Court earlier today, and that matter again postponed for a formal bail application hearing. Mnisi was arrested earlier this month after the 14-year-old's mutilated body was discovered in a piece of land near her home in Durban Deep in Roodepoort. It was a day after she was reported missing. The state says that it would be opposing bail. And Newzroom Africa's Nqobile Madlala was in court for those proceedings. Nqobile, you were also in court last time for these proceedings where the accused in this matter was communicating with people in the gallery. Talk to us about his demeanor today and why this additional postponement.
Well, Mduduzi came up into the gallery, and what we saw was a man that was just straight-faced and not the smirk that we saw last time. However, what we have heard from the family is that when he looked at them, he seemed as if he was smiling towards the family, and as a result, the family feels like that he has not shown any remorse. They feel that he's making a mockery of themselves, and they say that they feel like nothing has really sinked in at this very moment. But they have highlighted that they are with the state in terms of opposing bail. They do not feel that he deserves to go out and be on bail, and they said if he does get the bail, then they'll be very hurt because of what they have seen him doing in court. But it's very important to note that this has garnered a lot of support, especially from Durban Deep community, Iman, that has come in their numbers. They were just here, most of them have now left, but they were here to show their support to the family. And of course, you'll remember that the community also had just said that no to GBV, and they continue to say that they do not want the current accused to get bail. Now I'm going to bring in one of the community members to speak to us about what they here to do, especially. Madlala, you have been coming to court almost in every single court case that we have seen taking place here. Take us through what the community is saying and why they're here.
So, first of all, you know, the community of Durban Deep is quite a small community. So whatever happens, just literally everyone just comes out in numbers and they show support for each other, just as they did with us for Nqobile Foundation. But mainly, everyone here is saying, you know, that whilst they cannot believe that one of their own is the one that did this, they also want to make sure that they're singing in one voice, saying that they demand no bail at all, and that they're saying equal to what has happened to Likhona, they want him to also answer to previous crimes that they know that he's done. So this protest is just saying that, you know what, they just want to make sure that the police follows through and don't grant him bail.
Thank you very much for your time. That's Madlala. She is part of the community, but also part of the Nqobile Foundation. And you remember what happened to Nqobile not so long ago. Iman, it would be the 5th year that this incident happened with her. And as a result, the community here is still very much shocked of the gender-based violence cases that has erupted or come out of their community. But we did manage to speak to the NPA as they are going to be opposing bail. Let's listen into what they said.
Well, it was a brief appearance, one against Mduduzi Mnisi, facing a count of murder related to the killing of Likhona Fose. The matter has been postponed to Tuesday, the 24th of June, for a formal bail hearing. He has indicated in court his intention to apply to be released on bail. And we can confirm as the NPA that we will be opposing his release on bail. Well, we have done all the groundwork as a state, including the profiling of the accused. That process has been concluded, and hence we say as a state we are ready to proceed. We consulted with the investigating officer, and he has also concluded his affidavit that will be presented by the state during the bail application stage.
Iman, that's the state showing confidence in the case, saying that they are ready to proceed. You remember that this case is Schedule 6, so they are definitely going to be opposing bail. But at the same time, the community is hoping that he does not come back to the community, especially because he is one of their own, and this has hurt them so much to see what has taken place in the Fose family.
Nqobile Madlala, thank you for that update. Again, just resolution and closure needed there by the family.